Welcome back. Let's put this in the ether. All right. She will eat her emotion. What do I mean by that? All right. When a woman get over emotional, sometime, right? When they get over emotional, because we women. I mean, men are emotional as well, right? We are emotional beings, right? But sometimes women are more emotional than men. They have more things going on in their head, right? Men are a creature of logic. Women are a creature of emotion. And what happened when they can't handle their emotions? What happened when they can't control their emotions? Most likely when they can't control their emotions, right? They find other things to fill in that void, right? And that one other thing is usually when they overeat, they overconsume. When you eat, right? When you eat, it gives you that pleasure of a dopamine rush. That's why people eat. Now, when women are extremely emotional, they need a lot of supply of dopamine. And what do they usually turn to? Right? They usually turn to food. Right? They usually turn to food to provide that dopamine rush into their head. Right? Another one is social media. Right? They usually turn to social media to get that dopamine rush. They love that validations and the dopamine rush, that satisfaction feeling in their head, right? Now back to what I'm saying, like because they're over emotional, they will eat, and that's when we have a problem. That's when they don't know their limits. They overeat stuff, and they get to the point of overweight, and then when they're overweight, they begin to say or try to convince themselves that they're not overweight. Like what happened in Lizzo's people that's overweight right now, they tend to say, "Oh, this is beauty. This is a new standard of beauty." They're in this self denial that being overweight is acceptance now, right? Which is in actuality is not a healthy lifestyle because overweight can lead to a lot of health problems. It can lead to insulin resistance. They could lead to cardiac failures. They could lead to diabetes. It could lead to all these stuff. They could lead to when you're insulin resistant. That means you can build more fat on your body. That means your what's that? Your that means how to say it? When you're insulin resistant, that means your body put on more weight. Your cortisol, it'll lead to more stress in your body. When you're more stressful, you put on more weight, right? And that's all the emotional. Stress is an emotion as well. So they eat more, right? That's the complication of all these things when you're overweight. There's health problems. They don't understand there's health ramifications. They're so delusional, they deny that health consequences, right? That's when they reach that point. And a guy, you have to understand that you need to stop them from it ever happening. You need to look at her eating habits, right? If she is gaining weight, and you notice this, and you have to be, and if you are in a locked with tight relationship, right? If you're in a locked tight relationship, she should trust you, right? She know that you're guiding her in the right direction because you're in a locked tight relationship. So when you're in that kind of locked tight relationship, you should be up for it, more forward with her. Say, hey babe, I think by my observation, you are gaining a lot of weight, and for that, I'm very concerned about your health. This is why I'm bringing this up because I don't love you. If I don't love you, I wouldn't tell you this, right? And I really think that if you keep going, this could get out of hand if you don't watch your weight and what you do right now, right? And she should take that as a form of concern, all right? As a form of affection, because you wouldn't tell that if you don't love her, all right? You tell the truth. This is the truth. If I won't tell you that, if I don't love you, I just won't tell you. I'll let you get fat, right? She can say, "Oh, you don't love me for who you are." No, I love you. If I wouldn't love you, I don't want you to be overweight because I don't want any health complication to happen to you in life, right? Another thing, right? And they take it as the wrong way, right? If your relationship is locked tight, she wouldn't take it the wrong way at all. She would take it as a term of endearment and that you're caring for her, right? But no, for some reason, but this is why women eat a lot, right? Because of their emotional baggage. They eat their emotions, right? You should, have more. I don't want to say it. Have a trusting relationship with her, All right, that she should trust you and you should trust her. All right, you should be content. And another reason why women gain weight, right, is because they're comfortable with the lifestyle. They're too comfortable, right? They're too comfortable, that meaning that, oh, I got a man now. I'll put off. I don't have to work out now because I'm locked tight in a relationship. My man should love me for who I am. You should, men, don't put yourself in that position, man, out there. All right, men, don't put yourself in that position. Don't be content. Don't be too comfortable. That's what leads to overweight. That's what leads to guys being overweight. That's what leads to women being overweight. They think they're in a Loctite relationship that nothing will ever happen and that you will never leave them. In actuality, a lot of couples, that this leads to a lot of striving in relationship, right? Because of this comfortness, right? Watch what she eat, man. Tell her flat out. Tell her flat out. Be honest. Be forward. Tell her that I think that we should not be in the content phases because we are in a relationship, and that we should not distract us from being healthy and live a healthy lifestyle, right? She should take it as a positive thing. Like, I think you're gaining a little bit of weight. Let's encourage each other to live in a better lifestyle. You have to set the example. You have to go work out as well, right? You have to go out, push hard, motivate each other to lose weight. All right. This is why we have a lot of relationship where heavy set people are with each other. They weren't heavy set before, but after a few years, they get comfortable being with each other, right? They lose their motivations. You have to motivate each other to live in a healthy lifestyle, right? If you don't motivate each other to live a healthy lifestyle, she's gonna be less attracted to you. That's gonna lead to your infidelity. That's gonna lead to cheating, right? Because she's not gonna be fat, and not only that, then you lead to, then the guy becomes fat as well. Then she can find other excuses to be to cheat with you, infidelity, right? And she cheat on you with another guy that's healthier than you, right? That's in a better shape than you, right? But the point is, watch what you eat. Watch her eating habits. You don't want her to be overweight and be in this vulnerable positions. Not only that complicate your financial thing. Now you got to worry about bills. Now you got to worry about health issues. Right? All these stuff are preventable. Right? Health is your wealth. Right? Health is her wealth. You got to guide her through what's right to eat, what's not right to eat. Right? You got to motivate each other. If there's no motivation, there's no determinations, it leads to a negative outcome. It leads to a sedentary lifestyle. This is what happened when you aren't motivated. This is what happened when you're too comfortable. When you're too comfortable, you become sedentary. You don't do nothing. When you're too sedentary, now your hormones out of whack. She's producing more estrogen, right? And you're producing more estrogen. When a guy's testosterone is in woman and men, right? Testosterone is a fountain of youth, right? Men live longer when they have high testosterone. They're healthier. Women live longer when they have high testosterone, right? The thing is, estrogen. When you build too much estrogen, estrogen will build a lot of cortisol, right? It make a lot of stress in your body, and it can lead to your early perish, your early demise, right? But watch what her eat. Watch what her eating habit is. Guide her and not tell her. Don't force it upon her, but guide her. That convince her that you're very concerning about her. All right. Or she can say that you're being rude. You're not being accepting of her. She can have all these things in her head that you're being rude and all this stuff. No, you gotta say it in a respectful manner. Like, babe, I think you and I are in the wrong path. I know you're a good cook. I know you're a fabulous cook. All right. Try to put some kind of positive reinforcement there. I know you're a fabulous cook, and I have to eat, but we have to change our eating habit. Let's instead of let's have less carb than we usually do. Let's try to have alternatives in our eating habits. Something like that. Don't come off like a a-hole about it. But just be careful of how you eat. You be careful how you eat too. But as for women, they tend to overeat a lot. They tend to overconsume when they're in an emotional wreck. So be wary of that as well. They like to eat their emotions. When their emotions are out of whack, when their chemicals is out of whack, they fill in the void by overeating, overstimulant, right? When you overeat, eat chocolate bonbons, cake, and cookies, it provides dopamine rush for them. That's why they overeat, right? They need to replace those carbohydrates with nutritious food, right? With better food. They go, oh, I'm not saying if you want to overeat. If you, if you want to overeat on the good stuff, fruits and vegetables. Don't overeat on the bad stuff. I know it's sweet. We crave that. But overeat on the good stuff. Don't overeat on the bad stuff. But on that note, guys, let me know what you think. If I'm missing something, leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. On that note, peace and blessings.